Hey, Happy New Year! Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Baking Business Show. I am Rotimi Cake Lady, and this is the first edition of the Cake Business Show for 2019. We thank God that we are able to see another year and we are going to have a successful and profitable year. So let me just get to it. Now, in this edition, we're going to talk about how to achieve your cake business goals. I usually set out time in December and early January which is usually a good time to start planning the next year for your business. I know around this time and around Christmas time, usually like a busy period, but it's always a good time to take some time off, a day or some hours for you to really plan for what you want to achieve. So we're always hearing about goals, we're always hearing about resolutions, we're always hearing about planning, but how do you go about planning? Because you may have so many dreams, you have so many aspirations, but how do you really get down to setting up those goals? Yes, it's easy to set goals, but how do you achieve those goals? So that's why in this edition, I want to give you my a 7-stage process on how you are able to have results in your cake business, because we all want to make money in our cake business. We want to be profitable, we want to be successful, we want to be self-sufficient. Yes, we always have dreams each year, but we always find at the end of the year we are not making sales. Nothing is the same as we always want something different, but things are always the same. We are not making money, we're not getting customers. So this year I really want you to have success in your cake business. This 2019, I really want you to go out there and have sales. Now, first of all, I want you to get your pen and paper out, and I want you really to make notes, because this edition is really going to be important, because this is like the foundation, this is like the stepping stone for you to be able to achieve your cake business goals. So number one thing you have to do is to formulate a business plan. Now, I know when you think of a business plan, you think there's a complex document with lots of numbers and graphs, but really, a business plan is good. It can even just be a one-page document. Think of a business plan as having a roadmap which will specify what you want to achieve in your business and how you can go about achieving these goals. Now, if you have never created a business plan, I know most of you have not, I will at least advise you to at least do one. A business plan essentially has your mission, your vision, your goals, how much you want to make. It's essentially like your goal list, it's like a goal planner. So please have a business plan, and to help you, I have also included a link on a simple guide to creating a business plan. It's not complicated at all. It can be 1 or 2 pages. All you have to do is just get your paper, get your pen out, and then just all the items I list out, just write it. What is your mission? What is your vision? What are your goals? How much do you want to make? What is your strategy? That's all the things. And once you have this in your thought process, you can now go about implementing those things. Number 2, what you have to do to achieve your cake business goal is to write your goals. It's as simple as that. So that's why I want you to have this business plan, so that you can make you think, okay, what are my goals? You cannot just say, oh, I want to make more money, I want to have more customers. You really have to specify your goals. Think about all your goals. What do you want to achieve this time next year? What do you want to achieve by December 2019? It could be your financial goal, it can be a personal goal, it can be a customer goal, an income goal. What do you want to attain by 31st December 2019? Please make a list of all your goals. And please, when you're writing your goals, sometimes we can be over ambitious. We overreach and overstretch ourselves. Yes, it's good to think big. It's very important to think big. But please do not say that, oh, I want to make 100 million by December 2019. Believe me, if you're a home-based business, that is not going to be achievable. So think of goals that are achievable. Think of, okay, a goal, an achievable goal is like, okay, I want 5 to 10 new customers each month. I want to make like 100 to 200,000 each month. Those are realistic goals. So you have to think realistic. Yes, you should stretch yourself, think outside the box, but do not say that, oh, you want like 100 customers a month. You cannot, unless maybe you get one big government contract. But if you want that, but then you have to make plans on how you can go about it. So when you're setting your goals, please set realistic goals. So that is number 2. Now, number 3, very important, make a plan. You cannot just say, oh, I want 10 new or 30 new customers by this time, or 100 new customers by this 10 new customer by this time next year, or I want to make 10 million naira by Christmas 2019. If you want that, if that's your goal, fine. It is achievable if it's realistic to you, but you have to develop and strategize a plan to make it happen. Let's say you want 100 new customers. Fine, you say, okay, maybe where can I get 100 new customers I want? Maybe I can get a government contract. You have to make a plan. How am I going to get that government contract? Maybe I have to start working on my proposal, have to start networking with government officials, have to, who do I have to meet? These are all plans you have to make. Or if you say, okay, I want 10 new customers a month, think about where you can get those 10 new customers. Maybe you have to go into Facebook ads. Maybe you have to start selling in your church, go to schools, or maybe you want to expand if you want more customers, maybe you have to think outside the box. Maybe I have to expand my product line. I have to maybe, maybe instead of just selling cakes, I can do trainings, I can do things, I can sell in supermarkets, I can supply in offices, I can partner with a catering outfit. So these are things that will make you think to say, okay, how can I get more money in 2019? Number 4, you have to set a deadline, you have to set a date. Set an achievable date on your calendar, to bring your goals to life and to make sure it's achievable. I recommend just getting a calendar and pencil in something each day that you do to achieve your goals. If you want that government contract, think of, okay, maybe I will look online and see who I can have an appointment with, or do I know somebody who I can meet, or maybe steps on what business proposal, because before you can have any contract, you have to have a proposal. So maybe you have to, start looking at creating your business proposal. When you write something down and you put it somewhere that you can see every day, be like, today I have to get to my proposal, today I have to talk to that customer, today I have to talk to that prospect. It will ginger you up to say that, yes, I have to do that. So say that, okay, I want 10 new customers by January, by end of this month. Okay, where can I get those customers? Who should I meet? Where should I go to? Maybe I do not have business cards. Maybe I have to start getting my business card. I need flyers. I need to do ads. So if you say that, okay, I have to do something each day to make sure I get those 10 new customers, that will ginger you up to do something. And one thing I like doing, this is step number 5, is group your calendar into quarters. I always do my my goal, quarter plan, like, okay, from January to March, April to June, July to September, October to December. So those are 4 quarters in a year. So I know that from January to March, this is what I want to achieve. From January to March, this is how much money, these are my income goals. These are the number of customers I want to have. This is the amount of products I want to sell in order for me to reach that income goal. So that each quarter you have new things doing. You'll be like, okay, maybe you even want to write a book or do a training. You can say, okay, from first quarter, I will research on how to conduct trainings. So from second quarter, I will start doing the trainings. Or you want to write a book, you want to write a recipe book, you want to detail about your experiences. You'll be like, okay, from first quarter, I will start penciling down things I want to write, and then second quarter, I will start writing that book. So, or you can say that each quarter I must have like 20 new customers, and then you can now break it down. So that is very important. Group your calendar into quarters. And then step number 6, schedule the activities. This goes back to implementing your goals, So pencil in times, days for you to do activities, to implement things. Fine, it's good to write things down, you see it every day, but you have to implement. If you do not talk to that customers, if you do not make that contact, if you do not go for that networking event, if you do not go for that seminar, if you do not go for that training, you have to meet up your daily, monthly, quarterly task or goals. Do this every day for every month for all the quarters that you have put down. And yes, and once you have done that, you are really good to go. You're really good to go. So you have your plan. You have your plan. You have written down your goals. You have written down a plan on how you can go about that goals, and you have done, you have now thought about how you can implement those goals. So you are good to go. So all you have to do is each day, each week, each quarter, each month, go about implementing those goals. And don't forget that even if we have set goals for ourselves, but it's not really realistically, we may not achieve all those goals. But if you say, okay, I want 5 new customers a month, but you are only able to achieve 2, good for you. You should pat yourself in the back. So that's why I say that maybe each quarter or each month, schedule some me time, do a treat, or treat yourself. So let's say you say, okay, you want you want to make like 100,000 this month, and you make 80,000. That is still good, because you have still you did not meet your goal, but you still made an effort. You still did something to achieve those goals. So just take it. A me time. Yes, we should always save for our business, but if you make an income goal, maybe take 5,000-10,000 out of your out of your profit and treat yourself. Maybe buy a new dress, or buy hair, or maybe treat yourself to a meal or something. It doesn't matter how big or how small, just treat yourself, because that will motivate you more. If you say, okay, at the end of the month, if I make this money, I can maybe buy that dress from that, or I can sew that dress, or I can buy that book, or I can go for that training, or I can eat at that place I've always wanted to eat, or take the kids out for a treat to the cinema or something. Because work, it gets boring after a while. It's good to look for something forward to at the end of the day. So I've given you at least 7 things, 7 steps, 7 stages for you on how to achieve your business goals for this 2019. Now I'll go through them quickly. You formulate your business plan, write down your goals, make a plan, set a deadline, set a date on your calendar to achieve those goals. Number 5, group your calendar into quarters. That's January to March, April to June, and so on. Schedule the activity, that means implement the activity. Schedule time each day, each month on what you're going to do to achieve those goals. And lastly, schedule some me time. So at the end of the month, at the end of the quarter, at the end of the week, I'm going to treat myself to something. So below this video is a link on how you can set up your business plan. It is very easy. It should just take like half an hour for you to do this. And also in my new blog, I've released a new blog, and it includes a goal planner. Please download this goal planner. It is very important. All these things that I've said to you, I've made it easy. I've grouped them into monthly plans, weekly plans. So all you have to do is just write, okay, this is what I'm going to do today, this is what I'm going to do tomorrow, and it has your long-term goal plan. Say, okay, I want to earn 1 million, I want to earn 500,000, or I want to get 10 new customers. And then you can now break it down into monthly, weekly, and quarterly goals. That's what makes it easier. So if you need this goal plan, I've included the link below this video, so that you can just download the goal planner. Just print it out or write it out and put it somewhere where you can see it each day. Because if you just put it in your drawer or somewhere, you'll forget. Put it somewhere in your mirror, if you have an office, or in the kitchen, so that you're like, oh, I have to call that customer, I have to do this. So please download this goal planner, and also read the guide on how you can achieve your business goals, because that is the only way you're going to be self-sufficient in this 2019. I do not want to get messages to say, oh, I don't have customers, I don't have this, I don't have that. Everything is included in Baking Business School. So please read the articles, and if you need help in anything, I am here for you. All you have to do is just email me or contact me in the WhatsApp group. So that is it for today. Welcome to 2019, and I'm sure this year is going to be a great and a profitable year for each and every one of us. So I'm going to this show is going to be every week, every Thursday, so look out for it in your emails, in my WhatsApp group, for all the social media channels. And take care. So if you have any issues, just let me know. And that's it for me. I'm Rotimi Cake Lady of Baking Business School, and you can fulfill all your cake business dreams. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye for now.